What's up, everybody? This is Jordan Kurtz, your boy Kurtzy, with comments from the Peanut Gallery, bringing you a little bit of my analysis and my thoughts on the Bellator Featherweight Grand Prix tournament that's just been announced. Now, the poll question was put up online by, I believe it was MMA Junkie, that stated something along the lines of, is this the best Grand Prix lineup that Bellator has rolled out in their recent series? My answer is yes. Why? Because of a few reasons. First and foremost, it's starting off with a 16-man bracket as opposed to an 8. They've announced I shouldn't say bracket, 16-man lineup, because the first round of the matchups have been announced, but following that, it's going to be taking the K1 route in terms of the selection process once it gets down to 8 men as far as how the brackets set themselves out. One thing that I will also say, as far as all of the entries, or the majority of the entries, at least as far as the tournament goes, guys are all in their prime. The heavyweight Grand Prix for Bellator was great. Don't get me wrong; it was entertaining. I watched all the different matchups, but it was more so a legends tournament, if you will, with guys like Fyodor, Frank Mir, Rampage, King Mo. There was a reason why Ryan Bader, the one guy who was in his prime in that tournament, was able to go up a class and, beat everybody else that stood in front of him. Then, when you take a look at the welterweight one is still going on, and that's been pretty great so far. It's just something that when you see the 16-man lineup, it's stacked at featherweight. You have guys like Corrales, you have Matador Sanchez, you have Pitbull. You have Juan Archuleta. You have a lot of guys that are extremely high level that have put on exciting performances on Bellator shows throughout the recent history. The one notable omission that you'll see when you look at that lineup is Aaron Pico. Obviously, Aaron Pico has had some significant trauma to the old cranium in the last couple of fights, so it's understandable why he's not there. He can potentially be someone who fills in as an alternate, according to Scott Coker. But he also stated that this might be the right time for Aaron to kind of take a step back and take care of himself for a minute, which I don't think is a bad idea at all. He's still a very young kid. He has a lot of skills. Just figure out whatever it is that needs to correct where he's been getting hurt, and then retool and revamp. I'd like to see him take some extended time off just to make sure that his head's okay. A few knockouts in this short amount of time is never good. But back to the rest of the featherweights, I can't wait to see how all of this shakes itself out. You had Archuleta right away out of the gate stating that he wanted Pitbull. So I'm very excited as to what's to unfold. Let me know what you guys think. Who's the most exciting matchup of the first round that you want to see? Also, hats off to Daniel Strauss. The man almost died a couple of years ago, and now he's back to competing on this sort of high level. So, he just kind of popped back into my head as far as another competitor. World-class, world champion level guy. Let me know what you guys think.